Whoa! Oh my god. We're in for a long season, aren't we? The Hawks lose 5-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning today, and well, the Hawks clearly show that they are in a rebuild, and Tampa Bay is the defending Stanley Cup champions. This was a rough game to watch for the first game of the season. It's showing that we are in for a long one. Malcolm Subban makes his Blackhawks starting debut today, as last season he did play 70 seconds in net for the regular season when they had to pull Corey Crawford. Subban did not look good today. He allowed a couple softies. He did have one spectacular save that could be save of the year worthy, but it is the first game of the year. Anything can happen. This was just a rough game for your Chicago Blackhawks. Colleton coming into his first game after getting an extension. How's that extension looking right now? Well, he shows he's going to be the coach for a rebuilder. This team is in rebuild stage. The Hawks got their butts kicked to Tampa Bay 5-1. It was a rough one to watch. Trust me. It was probably one of the hardest games to watch play out for being a diehard Hawk fan. So, shots on net was per period. In the first period, it was 8-13 in favor for Tampa Bay. 8-13 in the second period for Tampa Bay. 7-7 in the third period. Altogether, 23-33 in favor for Tampa Bay. So, as you can tell, right there, not good start for the Hawks season. King was getting stuffed up. DeBrincat was getting stuffed up. Kubalik was getting stuffed up. It was just a rough game for your Chicago Blackhawks. I honestly thought they were going to get goose-egged. It was that bad how it was running. So, stats in the game, 50% to 50% on the dot for both teams. Power play 0 for 3 for your Chicago Blackhawks, 3 for 4 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeah, RPK. Oh my god. Granted, a few of the goals were soft goals from Subban. Hits 14-16 in favor for Tampa Bay. Hawks had some good hits in the game. Block shots 7-13 in favor for Tampa Bay. Takeaways, it was split 4-4. Giveaways, it was split 1-1. It was not a good game for your Chicago Blackhawks. Let's just say that. So let's get into the goals of the game. Why not? At 10:39 in the first period on the power play, Andre Palant scores his first of the season for Tampa Bay, assisted by Victor Hedman and Steven Stamkos. It was a wrist shot that basically really broke Subban, getting Tampa Bay on the board quick. 6 minutes later, at 16-18 in the first period, Matthew Joseph scores his first of the season, assisted by Kaloran and Chiarelli. This goal is really on Subban. It got into Subban's pads, and Subban opened up his pads a little bit, and it got kicked in by Subban behind him. So the Hawks are now down 2-0. About a minute and 30 later, Tampa Bay makes it 3-0. Anthony Cirelli with his first of the season with a high deflection over Subban's glove, assisted by Kernak and Kaloran. Kaloran's back on the board, and same with Cirelli. But they aren't done, this team, yet for Tampa Bay, because we go into the second period down 3 goals. Well, Tampa Bay adds to the salt in the wound because at 9:56 in the second period, Steven Stamkos with his first of the season, assisted by Braden Point and Victor Hedman on a slap shot from the left faceoff circle on a power play. This was how it got set up. Stamkos down to Hedman over to Point. Point sauces one right over to Stamkos, and Stammer just slaps it right past Malcolm Subban, giving the Lightning a 4-0 lead. That's it for the goal scoring in the second period, so we go to the third period, and where Tampa Bay adds more salt to the wound, making it 5-0 at 6:45 in the third period on the power play again. Our PK looked horrible because one of our main PKers is out for some significant time because he's indefinitely out, meaning I'm talking about Jonathan Toews. So at 6:45 in the third period, Braden Point scores his first of the season, assisted by Steven Stamkos and Mikhail Sergachev to make it a 5-0 game. Oh my god, this game could not get over soon enough. I know it was already over after the first period, but god. So the Hawks go in, and they do get on the board. They have a power play. They were cycling the puck up and down the offensive zone, getting it around. And, well, this is what happens. Hawks were on the power play. Power play expires. It goes from this. Boquist over to Shaw. Shaw down to Strome. Strome behind the net. Kind of loses the puck a little bit. It gets onto Tampa Bay's skate a little bit and squeaks right past Vasilevsky, giving the Hawks their first goal of the season, giving Dylan Strome the first goal of the Chicago Blackhawks 2021 season. So Stromer's on the board, Andrew Shaw gets an apple, and same with Adam Boquist. At 16:36 in the third period. This game was a rough one to watch. I would admit that. It was hard to watch play out, and, well, we play Tampa Bay again Friday night. So, down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are on tonight's action. And hopefully the Hawks can get some game changes going for Game 2 against Tampa Bay. So, thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I know this season's going to be a long one, but most of all, let's go Hawks.